This is Mwenda Saba TV.
Totage a professor promises. Bangi baluga the president is over promising. Arali bwatu ya Nairobi a promise ma la bujaja utaraja kuonekana is almost 2 to 3 billion. Jare promise it. The Mount Kenya region again ikite promises. He was in Western atiga andi kemkemu. So Northern Kenya atiga andi kemkemu. Andu aria andi president ya gutiga. Siomba gutimizwe gitare tigerera miaka iri na nusu.
First of all, he does not intend to timiza any of those promises. The president has been in government for the last 40 years. He knows how the budgetary process takes place in the country. He knows the projects are identified, then they are funded by parliament.
Yes.
There's only 2 budgetary cycles left. He can't fund all those billions in those 2 budgetary cycles. So he knows he's doing politics. But he's doing something more important than that. I think people need to see the positive side of William Ruto. He is still educating the Kenyans. That you don't have to take the government serious. He is still educating us. That you don't have to take him or any other of these leaders serious. Because, you know, wherever he says something, people try to figure out. He provokes people to think, to figure out how this thing can be done. Then they realize they can't be done because it's not in the budget. So I mean, he is the president is one of the most useful people we have produced in this country. Because by the time we leave the scene, the Kenyans will never be cheated again. You can't come with the Bible also and they think you are an angel. They know you're not. They have seen it. So he is the single most important person when it comes to educating the Kenyans on on the political class and how they have run, and because they have manufactured the poverty for 60 years. Okay, we have just consistently been manufacturing poverty.
Yes.
Ethiopia was poorer than us the other day. They has passed us.
Yes.
In 1975, the then President Jomo Kenyatta gave Malaysia $5 million because they were dying of hunger. They were poorer. And all those people have gone past us. Because we have never taken governance seriously. So the president is making Kenyans for the first time to begin taking governance seriously.
Are they learning?
They are learning. That's why these young people went to the street. Why do you think they went to the street on the theme of good governance, integrated in management of public affairs, accountability and transparency, They would never have gone without the civic education, which the president did during the campaign when he was a candidate. They were not, these young people not important.
Yes.
Now the people now who are employed, every Kenyan with a payslip.
Yes.
They are also taking a very serious lesson. They never participate in elections because they don't care which president comes. They will still continue getting their salary. So William is waking them up. He has woken them up with his taxes. You understand?
Yes.
There has never been an effective political tutor for the Kenyan populace.
Yes.
And the president we have today is very effective. Yes.
Now, Prof, these promises, some of them, kule ya Kenya beku bando be na imani, no kadikira bakeli bakuona jaka kui miracles. Siomba kugiteka aja achieve number. Nenyewe kwa confidence yako ale no, it's like yes, he has a plan to achieve a number of these promises. Now he's touring Mount Kenya na itukurigere ikia the very promises. Umbo convince yata Kenya mtu atatingisha promise you na, I mean the way he's sounding no antiba ukarajabo mwete.
I don't have to convince the Kenyans they know you won't, because he hasn't done the other ones. You see, we know you by your historical your history.
Yes.
He gave promises during the campaign. Which one has he committed? He tell me one. Which so if he gives him new ones, what is the guarantee? People know you won't. They are just being entertained. They know that.
Yes.
And like he was always saying during the campaign,
yes,
there's a phrase he likes using. Wajinga wameisha Kenya. Wajinga wameisha Kenya. He was right on that one. He is very right. There is no miracle he can do in the remaining 2 years. 2 years? Yes, 2 years remaining. See, this year, in terms of government operations,
yes,
has only 3 months to go. June 6, this year is over.
Yes.
You are going to 2025, 2026 in budgetary cycle.
Yes.
And then 2020, 2027.
Yes.
So it's 2 years. There is nothing you can do in 2 years, which will show Kenyans that this one now we can trust him with another 5 years. And you know, the president said some time back, he actually talked very nicely. He said that hata kama tulisema na Uhuru 10 yangu 10 yake 10 yangu, mimi nauliza nyinyi tu mlipatie 5, alafu muangalie vile nitafanya kazi. Nikishindwa tafutani mwingine. He said like that. That's why I'm telling you. I think he is a very nice guy.
Do you think President Ruto is his own enemy? I mean, from within?
I think so. I think he's his own enemy because I think he surrounded himself to avoid, I don't know, I don't want to use an English one. There is one called Ninikopo. He has surrounded himself with the Ninikopops. With the basically fairly foolish people. Okay? Because these people, they shouldn't be able to tell him the truth. They shouldn't be able to tell him, Your Excellency, stay in Nairobi. Stay in the office. Have a bond. Right? Or the project Mero, when you come to Mero, project A and B located here, C and D, Apo. When you come to Kakamega,
yes,
project counties, project this and this.
Yes.
And then ask status reports from the experts. If you doubt any project, then you go now there and they check. And when you are there and you find the status report was wrong, you fire whoever gave you that report. You fire his boss and you get rid of the contractor. That's how you go to. So they wouldn't be telling him something like that. Okay? They wouldn't be having him in the front every day. They would lie to him that the crowd is sharing him, which has been paid, that is doing so with love. Because the inducement by either money or fear is not love. They would be telling him like that. Because you see, when you are the president, you have really a lot of things in your mind. So you need somebody who can sit you down, who really has your interest at heart, and tell you, Apana, we can't do this. You cannot tell me the president has people who want him to succeed, and they allow him to get an Asula fund and lend it by 500, 1,000. You can't tell me those people like him. No, because anybody would have known that will lead to failure, and they has failed. Okay? You can't tell me somebody near the president would have advised him to have the housing levy if they want him to have any legacy. Because there's nothing government can do successfully anywhere in the world, not just the Kenyan government. There's nothing. That's why the communism collapsed. The communist Raj, the Soviet Socialist Republic. That's why they collapsed, because the government wanted to do everything. The government, when it comes and meets with the 2 cows, it takes them both and it starts giving you milk. So, what it is, the people the president is having, you know, there is a case we give to students on the leadership. On how you make decisions as a leader. You question things. Okay? We give them, it's called the army case. It's a military barracks which the commandant brought a slap. Because in England, when he's taking the parents, to be a little bit higher. So he brought the slap. Now, every evening, the animals come and destroy. They don't make it, allow it to dry. So he stationed the 2 officers to guard it so that they can dry. But then he was transferred before the slab dried. From that time, every officer who comes, he possessions 2 officers to guard the slab. And they continued for like 15 years until a new commandant was appointed in that station. And then he came and asked himself, what exactly is it we guard here? Okay? So he can't demolish to find out. He went to the archives. Then he discovered that the slab, the officers who were stationed there to guard the slab when it was young, so that they can dry. So they have been basically doing nothing. Okay? Now that's a cautionary case for any student of leadership to question. You see what they are doing. Now, if the president has good people, he would have questioned a lot of things that the Jubilee did. And then he would have put himself on the right track. Even this thing, all he needed was to perfect NHIF. We have another dictum in governance. It says if it is not broken, don't fix. Now, you see, he fixed things we were not broken. And that is why it's very handy for them to function.
Tutege the Wamunyoro man. Nerigiri mba imwe jona jo etano kwa kereta kya makeawe. And antubarurie kedra no engatirie gashagwa. Why can't we see thirikari kubita ngo no it is the major problem. And now you have Kindeke bilebile ro kuonekana jaka tindikiro konene ile iro dinga mibali wewe Kindeke atina seka ile thirikari ije tugwathene mantu yo jairi ndenda kuigua na analysis yaku. Mwambie tuambiririe na Kindeke. Nuko anaja kana sisi thirikari na je kairi.
Pamoja kwa kweli kwa upendo inakuwa. Wanasaba TV tunasimulia matumaini safari yetu tuko pamoja. Kila sauti kila ndoto inang'ara kwenye kioo cha Wanasaba TV.
This is Wanasaba TV.